pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Okay, no more dying to this, for the love of Jesus.
Just out of view.
Why can I not start hit them with like surprise as well for doing this? They just do not care.
Talk to me.
Going full spells, don't care.
Poor fucker.
Nice. I feel like it's probably the explosions that are really fucking me. Like, I'm not giving them any kind of respect or playing around it properly. Constricts are very, very strong too.
Let's go.
Definitely want to get Karlach out of it. They never struggle. Wait, did I accidentally use my level 3 spell to summon a weapon? No problem.
Ready for another round?
Smash.
This is gonna feel good. The hammer's gonna fall.
Yeah, baby. I don't care if you kill Shadowheart. How close is my main guy? Not that close.
On my way. Where do I go from here?
Need to act fast.
can't shove him.
It can't be. Torment.
I got this.
This guy is pretty tough. I never really thought about it, but he does have a good HP and everything. High damage potential as well. Wait, why did it skip Gale's turn? Just decided to stay prone for the lols? Understandable. I have the bonus action to fucking potion now because it's automatically doing the shit. Honestly, not bothered if my people die as long as I win this fight.
Torment.
Ready for another round?
No. It can't be. About fucking time.
Hey ho.
You have my attention.
Let me res myself, please. There we go.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Ruby has to pick up all this bark. Maybe not.
Making me sweat.
Really? Get up, fool.
Up to. Nice.
Still alive. So that's progress. Have to keep
Eat or
going.
something. Self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Can use heat convergence. What does that do? 1 fire damage for every heat you currently have. It's like the lightning set, but with heat, I guess, is what it's letting me build. Putrefied tumors. That's what I want for Christmas. Long rest time, for sure. For sure. Oh. Hey.
Playtime's over, pet.
You're not talking to me, are you?
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that.
Saving
They're
a
locked
devil?
up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers.
Is that like
You're getting
8
them out.
quests in these Moonrise Towers? The main one, the side one, the side one, the other side one, the companion one. And this is our problem how exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse abeyance or
Jesus
neglect
Christ, this
duty,
fucking
the
woman with
pact
her
holder
contract
shall
clauses.
cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Ah. Wonder if those were lucky rolls or if they were easy ones. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Intimidation.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand?
I do.
Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon... Now,
That's a skip.
to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
It's like a lawyer demon. What could possibly be more annoying? Okay.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Should be gone soon enough. Do this mission and you'll be free.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
Yeah, does this violate your contract because you'll make it like you're forced to hunt devils?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
Wouldn't want to be a mindless blob. Okay, it's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florix confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
They really do. We trust Floric?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the fathers at Moonrise Towers. And we need to save him.
They must have a reason for taking him, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Makes a lot of sense, actually. The Moonrise Den.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Yeah, I wonder who it is we're saving. I couldn't really ask more questions. You heard Mizora, this is the last thing Will has to do for her. That's why I feel like it's going to be something crazy. Maybe it's Raphael or something.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
Not ever.
Oh, hi.
Oh. You got your second upgrade, how does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Huh. You've earned it after all you've endured.
No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More free than I've ever been now.
What about what Damon said?
I don't want to think about that now.
Okay,
I
sorry.
want to think about now. I was hoping you'd say that.
Alright, we want it back with the following line.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Remember when you told me night orchids were your favourite flowers?
Rings a bell? Why?
Here you go.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful.
I was gonna say, you watched me pick up like 8 of them.
I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't expect anything back.
Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
What do you think of Ketheric form?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Wish I would have just like done this conversation as the most ugly dwarf possible. See if she still calls me attractive.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that.
We have
I would
slaughtered a
keep
lot
the
of
murders in our own
goblins
camp
and
to a
people.
minimum. But otherwise, we're very much on the same page.
Why, thank you.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
I feel like there's no way to stop Astarion from wanting that. Yeah, it sounds like fun until we all turn into mind flayers.
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles.
This is not possible, is it?
I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
It does sound fun.
I knew I was right about you.
I'm still gonna
It's so good to
bend the
find
tadpoles
a
though.
kindred spirit. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Alright. Once I've managed to not become encumbered after 5 minutes of traveling.
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Yeah, true. Arcus is gone, of course. Oh, we haven't really spoken to Halcyon. The only member of our party that doesn't have a worm.
The shadow curse is upon us. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
As a flaming fist at last light, the curse has left him insensible, but is muttering about a boy called Faniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Okay. But wait, where are you going, Halcyon? It's camping time. just casually strolling off. Alright. Got our first Halcyon quest at least.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger.
She's put on her casual clothes.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Like, the Dream Visitor knows everything about me. That's why I'm quite sure it's like the tadpole personified. It wasn't even a choice, they needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders
That's
to the
what that perception
infected.
check was.
The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Quick talk about the dreams.
Oh, hi.
What's it been like not to touch anyone for such a long time? No, we're not going to say that. No one wants to talk about the dream?
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Nice. Alright. Let's explore this side of the map, and then we'll go see what Howson's doing with Flaming Fist Dude. Also wanted to check the Tiefling bodies. If I can remember where they were. Where were they? We ran like this way. I don't actually care that much for their loot, but I was just wondering if they had any notes or anything like that. Maybe some interesting characters to raise dead on, but I don't recognize any of the names really. Not properly. Rousseau Colress dead there. Check out this camp. Did we meet Colress any other point? I don't think so. Scouting mission, ended up dying. Classic. Nothing too special. wonder if it's worth doing that fight for XP. Here we go again. Yep, there it is. I like how I failed the perception check, but because of that, you know, I know exactly where the enemy is. These stupid fucking tall bushes. Keep falling back. Almost ready to start the chain reaction of hell. No. Bruh. It's the only big one. Wait, 42%? You're kidding me. Five darts. Not that great. This isn't good either though. Basically don't have a good way of killing him at all. This is fine though.
Concentrate. Under their noses.
Ah, the fucking vines, man.
I'm ready.
I just miss with a 2% chance to miss.
This is gonna feel good.
Much cleaner than the last Shadow Cursed Vine Blight fight. Do some healing shenanigans with Shadowheart. Which ones? God knows.
Take two.
was this from the necklace? It was.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
But actually getting stuck in these vines as well. No auto jump for vines, unfortunately.
Best be on my way.
North, Last Light Inn. South, Risen Road. West, Rythwin Town.
That's curious.
Key, probably for that chest we just lockpicked. The Gita Diary. Always ones on the chests, never like anything else. Drink animal speak, wherever it is, God knows.
Where lies your guilt?
He who was.
Waiting mode.
What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious.
I have animal speak on. I should know what he
A
says.
fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Maybe if you put a shirt on, buddy. Only Karlach's allowed to walk around shirtless. Who murdered this woman?
She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
Pretty cryptic. She's dead, how much more can she pay?
Death is not the end, merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
Really, I'm really set on making this woman suffer a little bit more. Why would you do that?
My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice. to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
Yeah. What must I do?
I thank you. As do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Okay, Koopy guy.
Everyone hates you.
Oh, fuck did you just say? Excuse me?
You're disgusting, ugly, loathsome. You should just shut up and die. Pathetic.
That is a fucking dickhead if I've ever seen one. Would have thought the biggest dickhead in the game is a random raven.
If you do not approve, you can leave.
Alright. You mentioned where that waning moon was? In this area. We've explored, I think, this part of the map fully now. So after we check this out. Okay.